Hey everybody, Brandon Williams with you here. We're here in Portland, getting ready to do a keynote here later today. So out walking around, thinking about that. Also excited after this. In a couple of days we head off to the United Kingdom, off to Great Britain, back to live there for a couple years when we were in the Air Force. So going back with the family for some vacation for about a week, looking forward to that. But as I was walking around, I'm thinking about this event in my head, right? And one of the things I try to do, is build what I call, my situational awareness before I go and execute. Something we did as fighter pilots, something I still do as a major airline pilot, sitting down and really briefing, which is where this comes from, briefing before we execute. And when we brief, that serves to align us what our overall clear intent is. It serves as to understand, what everyone's roles are, what we're actually going to go do, but also, and more importantly, I think, what are our areas of vulnerability? In other words, where are the gaps in our plan? What could go wrong? Those what ifs. So if I'm on stage, what do I do if we have AV issues? What do I do if there's a power outage? What do I do if a fire alarm goes off in the middle of my keynote? Yes, that's happened, right? And it's just as initial action steps. Doesn't imply a plan B. Just like in flying, hey, what if I have an engine fire? What if we have a maintenance issue? What about weather that wasn't expected? What are we going to do? You can't think of everything, but it helps to really cage your mind what those areas of vulnerability are. So when they do happen, or something does happen, we're ready to execute those changes and think about those initial steps. It allows you to become proactive versus reactive to changes. So one thing I wanted to leave you there is make sure you're briefing before you execute. Understand your situational awareness. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Williams, Human Factors Leadership. Remember, before you execute, make sure you understand human factors of you and your people. All right, see y'all later. Thanks.